What is up, Bubble Bub Nation? It is Bubble Bub back out with another YouTube upload. So as you can see, I got my church clothes on. I know, looking a little nice. You know, why not? Just came back from church. Well, actually a lot of hours ago. But I'm sitting here making another podcast. Why not? So in this video, we're gonna be talking about how the Panthers trade with the Bears affects the Colts. So people that are out there that don't know too much about the Indianapolis Colts will say, "Oh, what's it matter to us?" Well, I'll take you down to a deeper dive in this video. So, basically, first of all, what did it take for the Panthers to move up to number 1 overall? It took 2 firsts, 2 seconds, plus DJ Moore, their starting wide receiver. Yeah, that's 2 first, 2 second round picks, and DJ Moore, just for the Bears' number 1 overall pick. So how does this affect us? The Panthers, a quarterback needy team. It feels like they had so many quarterbacks on their depth chart, like starting fringe quarterbacks, but they never found their franchise guy. So they leapfrogged all the other teams and just were like, hey, we got our number 1 guy. We're going to take first overall, and we'll give up a haul of picks for it. So what this means for the Colts is Panthers could take their guy. Honestly, Colts did not feel like pulling the trigger on this one. We know how Ballard is. He's mostly a pullback kind of guy, not a trade up, go for it all, put it all in the bucket. He said in one of his presser conferences, that person has to be worthy of the first overall pick, I think he said, or something like that. They have to be worthy of it. So either the Colts found their guy at first overall, but the Bears are like, heck no. We got a haul of picks from the Panthers, plus DJ Moore can solve our wide receiver issues. Or I don't know if they have issues or not, but come in there and be a number 1 receiver for them. Yeah, so what this means is, so I'll just walk you through who is like going up to the Colts. So Panthers, obviously drafting number 1 overall. They can announce whoever they want, and honestly, they might announce it soon, because if they traded up to number 1 overall, I would hope they know who their guy is, not just trade up there for nothing. But they might have traded up just so nobody like the Texans or Colts would. But I'm not 100% sure. So after the Panthers, we got the Texans, Cardinals, and then the Colts. So basically, what I'm thinking here is Panthers, let's just say they take CJ Stroud, okay? No height concerns. Not many to the best of my knowledge. And the Texans, it's been rumored that if the Panthers don't grab him, they'd be more than happy grabbing Bryce Young. So Texans, it's rumored that they want Bryce. So Panthers take CJ. Texans take Bryce Young. Cardinals, many people don't think it, but I don't know. I've been thinking, what about if Cardinals take a quarterback? They're in the top 3 pick. They could get a quarterback. Like if CJ Stroud or Bryce Young so happily does not get taken, the Cardinals could be there to sweep it up. I'm just saying. Let's say Bryce Young is like, I don't know, the height concerns got through it with both of these franchises and nobody took him. CJ Stroud goes Panthers, and Texans take a defensive guy like the guy from Alabama, Will Anderson. So the Cardinals is a spot to watch out for. Not even for their quarterback concerns. Somebody could just leapfrog the Colts. What I mean in leapfrog is how the Panthers leapfrogged every other team by getting the number 1 overall pick. So all the other teams under them don't even get a chance to pick their number 1 guy, because the Panthers get the first choice. Like, the first person in line gets to pick what cookie they want, you know, before it's gone. So basically what this means for the Colts is, Colts fans, we might go through another year of desperation. Don't really know what that word means, but I think you get what I mean. We might have to go through it again. We might have to go through this. Oh no, not again. Again, more losses. Even more losses than last year. But guys, I hope the Colts know what they're doing. And honestly, let's just say Anthony Richardson and Will Levis are there. Do the Colts want to take them at a top 5 pick? Since they have the 4th overall pick, do they want to take Anthony Richardson, who has combine through the roof, running crazy stats? I might get to another video on him soon, just to let you guys know, for if the Colts do draft him maybe, or just some cool like stats, and maybe I'll throw up some highlights while my face is talking, stuff like that. And then Will Levis, I didn't really see, I felt like he didn't pop off the page to me at the combine, I don't think. I don't even know if he ran the 40. Bryce Young didn't even show up. I mean, he did show up, I think, but he didn't even participate. He's going to participate in the Pro Day, I believe. March something, I don't know. So that's something to look out for. Or, I don't know, you can Google it. But he's going to go up to his Pro Day, not the Combine. The Combines in the past, so, yeah. And then, so, these are like the top 4 quarterbacks: Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson, and Will Levis. The Colts, you know, Bryce Young and CJ Stroud, let's just say they're gone. Either somebody leapfrogs the Colts and gets a quarterback with trading with the Cardinals, or something else. So, there's probably a lot to take in from this video. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you have a great mind. But the Cardinals, the thing about them is, if the Colts don't trade with the Cardinals, I know, guys, it's 1 pick. But 1 pick can mean your whole franchise a good or a bad, or a Super Bowl or a loss. I'm just saying. Like, if the Colts are determined that Anthony Richardson or Will Levis is their guy, they need to get the 3rd overall pick. I'm just saying, they might not be worth the 3rd overall pick. They might not be worth it, but if the Colts believe in them with Shane Steichen, they believe in their guy, then they better go do it. But the thing about the Colts is, they have the 4th overall pick, and let's just say, so happily, Colts get jumped, because Colts do not want to trade. Obviously, we see how they didn't get the trade with the Bears. So the Colts get jumped. Let's just say with the Raiders. They're a quarterback needy team. What do the Colts do? Go with defense. Trade back. That's what I'm saying. You can get Will Anderson, really high prospect, at the 4, or you could just trade back and get another picks. But I think if, their quarterback's not there, or they think he can slip, Ballard's going to do what he can to get as many picks as he can. But if they think their franchise guy is there, I guess they'll pull the trigger. I just hope the Colts, they know what they're doing for this one. I hope they get it right. But, guys, if the quarterback like Anthony Richardson does not pan out, and we think he's complete bust, I kind of don't want Will Levis at this point. But because of Anthony Richardson's terrific combine results. But don't get overhyped on those, because Joe Burrow so happily had like small hands, I think. Look where he is now. Almost won the AFC Championship. So we gotta judge on gameplay, not just how athletic they are. Yeah, they might be a track star, but maybe they're not good at football. um, I forget what I was saying, but yeah. So one thing to look out for is the Colts trading back. This could happen. So the Colts are like, hey, we got a good defense. I mean, got a couple stops in there. Trade back to like 10. Grab a receiver like Quentin Johnson. Don't know if I pronounced his name right. Like the guy from TCU. Or trade back to like pick 20 and get Jackson Smith Njigba. Don't know if I pronounced his name right either. But get the receiver in so we can get a really good number 1, number 2 receiver. I know we have Alec Pierce and Malcolm Pittman Jr. But we might need another receiver in that core. Or maybe the Colts will go out and sign a veteran because we have youngins on the Colts wide receiver core. So that could happen. Or they could go up, pick defense like Will Anderson, wait till the second round, or trade up or trade back late into the first round and get a guy like Hendon Hooker. You go on ESPN, this man has the best QBR, quarterback rating. Better than CJ Stroud. So CJ Stroud has a number 2 quarterback rating, but Hendon Hooker has first. So Hendon Hooker, I think he's coming off an injury, which might get a couple teams away from him. And he's older than these guys like Anthony Richardson and so Anthony Richardson's like 21 and Hendon Hooker's like 25. And I believe like Lamar Jackson is 26. So he is a little bit older. He's 25 years old and will be a rookie. I don't know how old he'll be coming into the season. He could be 26 years old coming into the season. So that might be a little drop off for these other guys. But if Hendon Hooker's going to be a guy like Tom Brady and like stay for like 50% of his life in the NFL, not really, that was a joke. But I mean, a couple years, like 4 years difference from a guy like Anthony Richardson. The Colts want to do that? I don't know. But man, if the talent's there, and like I said, he has the highest QBR, look it up on ESPN if you don't believe me. And this dude like doesn't throw picks. He's only got like 30 something interceptions to 2. No, he's got only like 30 touchdowns or something crazy to only like 2 interceptions. Bro, the stats are crazy. I'll put him up on the screen like right here. His stats are like really good. I think the only reason why people might draw back on him is because he's a little older and he did go out with an injury. But I don't know. I'm gonna try to wrap up this video. So what do you guys think the Colts are gonna do? Trade back? Trade forward? Maybe even the Panthers want to trade back. I don't know. Rumors, you know. Do the Colts get leapfrogged by Carolina? Do the Colts take a defensive guy like Will Anderson? Do the Colts get somebody we don't want them to take? Anything is possible, okay? So we just got to trust that Ballard's got it right. And, you know, if we suck this year, first overall pick, baby, next year, you know, and get us a guy like Caleb Williams. So we'll see what the Colts do. You guys have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.